Welcome back. Good morning, good evening. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Hey, it's good to be back on schedule. Everything is on plan. Jerry Trade. Yo, what's up? TJ, good call on gold. TJ, good morning. Perfect call. TJ was calling to buy gold somewhere right here. Beautiful call. Good morning. Dilzik. What's happening? Bill Hohenst, welcome. Good to see you again. And Farhad again in the house. Good to see you, Farhad. As always. Green, hey, good morning. And Zacromonster. Good to see everybody on this beautiful Monday. Well, Monday for me already. Vibes, hey, good to see you too. Dictarita, hey, good morning. Everybody's pouring in. Let's go. ES needs to reach 500. I haven't checked ES. Ah, okay. Pretty much down here. Okay, 500. Yeah, a little bit higher, a little bit higher. What's happening? Do we have some news? I mean, I know everybody was all over the place about last week's meeting with President Trump and Putin, but nothing really happened over the weekend. So 3K, congratulations, Jerry. Let's go. 2 of your core funded. That is awesome. That is just awesome, Jerry. Yeah, basically that's about it. No ceasefire, unfortunately. Okay, so NQ is still around the midnight level. The range is somewhat okay. Well, ranging, but Marco, hey, good to see you. Good morning. All right, we have a fair value gap here. This is the, where's the Asia low? Did we sweep that level? Not really, right? Maybe I would call this as an Asia low, but I'm not sure. But other than that, we have an Asia high right there. So we'll see. Yeah. We'll see how it goes today. Vibes. For now, it seems like NQ wants to go for that Asia low. Who knows, right? Who knows? And gold, I was also checking on gold. Not much was happening though. But it seemed like to me that gold maybe even wants to, you know, like go a little bit lower. Who knows? Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Yeah, NQ seemingly wants to go for that Asia low. That's only 5 points away, so not a big deal, technically. But I guess we'll see. Uh, 410. Let's check it. I don't see any zone there, but maybe a little bit earlier. 410. I don't see anything on the 5 minute, for example. There is something here though. 405. Might want to break that. But otherwise, at least on the 5-minute, I don't see anything. But this here, I mean 407, that's a nice one. That's actually a really good one from Thursday. I do like that. It's technically valid. So 406.7. I just want to go there. Yeah. So this one is a nice one here. I like that. I do like it. RSI is trying to push up. Let's see. And seems like NQ wants to sweep that Asia low. I mean, I put Asia low here. I know it's after 6 p.m. Eastern Standard, and it's right before Sydney and Tokyo, but there was this nice swing low. It seems like price didn't really go for it yet. Maybe it just wants to finish the move. Not really sure. Could be an interesting one. Could be an interesting one. I mean, it's right down there. It's right down there at 840, so it's very close. Asia low. Good morning, Ron. Hey, 792. Yeah, if you go with the 6 p.m. reset, then I would say yes, you can go with that. I'm not using the 6 p.m. reset. I'm kind of looking for Tokyo or Sydney Open, like what's happening around that range. The problem is it only happened later, so technically it has been swept. Hard to say. So I'm not using the 6 p.m. reset time, but these were the Asia market opening ranges here around 840. So, but you can use the 6 p.m. reset. I'm not saying it's a bad idea, but we'll see. Excuse me, I don't know what's up with my voice. Hey, Ollie. What's up? Not much is happening so far as I see it. So there's really not much happening. Kind of waiting for that 840 to be tagged. Otherwise, on the 5-minute, not much. Should be going through. And then after that, we only have that fair value gap here. And that's it. That is it. CSHT, good morning. Hello. And there you go. So 840 has been tagged. What's this gonna mean? We don't know yet. Still going lower a little bit. What about the news? What news do we have? Nothing. Okay. I do like that fair value gap though. That Schwarm said. I mean, after the 6 p.m. reset, there's this beautiful candle here at right at 6 p.m. I think it could be sweeping some liquidity from those levels. Why is it so bright here? A little bit better. So yeah. Yeah, I don't like it too. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like it's going down, but I mean, let's just look for some levels here on NQ, just for a minute here. Because there's none. There's no zone that I like. There's one zone on gold that I really like, up there at 400, and I'm gonna go there. But on NQ on the downside, there's nothing really I would go for. I would rather look for an Asia high to be swept. So now we're taking liquidity at this level. But other than that, you know, even if we go to the 1 hour chart, the 1 hour would also say that there's some, I mean, I'm not using this, but look at this. I mean, it's like a beautiful trend line going down. I'm not saying that we're definitely going to turn around and break that trend line, but other than that, I mean, I really don't see anything. Nothing. I would rather see this turn around and go for 882. 882 would be a good target, I would say. That would be amazing. But that's it. So I would wait for a turn. And as for gold, we have a 15-minute order block up there. Or supply zone. That's looking really good. And in terms of zones, nothing really. Now, why is this interesting? Why is this level kind of interesting? Because the market, you know, topped here as sort of a swing high in this area. You know, it made this high point there. And the thing is, it took some liquidity on this fair value gap. It was already a market, well, somewhat a market structure shift. And then it shifted again right here. So a bearish market structure shift happened here. And also here. And so it just went down, which makes this 15-minute level quite interesting. And also, the next thing is that as the market shifted down here on Thursday, and this was London session, it immediately tried to go back up there, but it failed. And look at how many attempts were here, even in New York session. It's just failed. There was definitely something happening in this area. I mean, something is there. Anyway, it failed to go up there. It technically mitigated the level once, then tried to go back up there. I mean, it seems like it wants to go back up there. But anyway, kind of looks cool. Looks interesting. Yeah, so gold is now going down a little bit. All right, NQ falling. Yeah, could be vibes. Yeah, gold went down a little bit. Seems like gold is sweeping. Yeah, there you go. Sweeping these lows. But what's gonna happen now? Hey, Mirovsky. Good to see you too. Yeah, last week I was on vacation until Wednesday. I was here on Thursday, and on Friday we had a family gathering. It was a big family gathering. It was awesome. It was real good. So that's why I wasn't here on Friday New York session. Also on not on my funded TV, but they were cool about it. And but this week I will be everywhere, all the time. Hey Jeff Goski, hey, good to see you. And by the way, don't forget, today is the last day until Monday midnight. There's a flash sale with TRADEIFY instant funded accounts. You can get an instant funded account, a 50K, for $250. Instant funded account at TRADEIFY. Only today until midnight for $250. Just saying. 25K and the 50K accounts are on a flash sale. I think it's 175 and 250. Just saying, because I'm also gonna buy another one. No, I will stay, Mirovsky. I will be here for all year and next year. No vacation, nothing. I will be here, not going anywhere. Everything is back on schedule. All right, so NQ is still going lower. Got a long weekend. I'm watching NQ without any clue. Yeah, the problem is I don't have any target here. So I'm also watching NQ as it's technically sweeping this liquidity and goes down there, but I have no target. I mean, yes, we do have the previous day low, which is the Friday low that I'm using. But other than that, I mean, I see nothing, and that's just not enough for me to jump into a trade. So rather than jumping into a short, I would just wait for a structure to form here, and then maybe, just maybe, go for a long position. Who knows? So my plan is technically this. So this is the 1 minute chart. I'm kind of looking for some sort of a structure to be formed, and then, you know, something like this. I would rather take a fair value gap, you know, go long or something. This is my plan for now. That's what I'm looking for. It can be shifting structure multiple times, I don't care. But if this is not playing out, then I'm not interested in NQ. Cosine, it's easier to trade US market sitting in Europe than, yeah, the time maybe. And you know, sometimes also maybe I would say that there is no major news event that could be causing some manipulation in the market, and so yes, sometimes the London price action could be a little bit more predictable. But all right, gold is also interesting, kind of inverting this area. What if it wants to go up there? Okay, so this is the plan, and that is it. Rejected the 382. Boom banana, hey, welcome. Hey, how's it going? All right. Not much is happening. Just give me a second. Kind of setting up Quant Hour here properly. Vacation was great, Boom Banana. It was awesome, and it's good to be back. I was just, you know, sleeping, laying in the sand, and drinking some lemonade with some Spicer Chaser, you know. It was good. The food was amazing. Absolutely, I enjoyed it. You short at 847. Hey, be careful there. Anyway, I'm gonna get this off here and see what's going on. Gold is kind of holding this area. Now, back to gold for a second. I like that supply zone up there. I really do like it. I would say this was kind of a squeeze and the liquidity sweep. I can imagine this one going higher. Super easy. Super easy. NQ going for... Crypto is falling. Crypto is there. Bitcoin is holding that area. 775. Maybe. I'm not saying... I don't see anything attractive here at these levels at 775. On the micro, it doesn't really seem like relative equal lows. Well, I mean, it's not too perfect for me. I'm not neither on the mini, but yeah, it could be going. How far is Friday low? 70 points. It can easily just drop down to Friday low. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Oh, really? How much Bitcoin has fallen? Oh, I see. So there was the top at 124. Now it's going a little bit down. Not that I trade crypto, but it's just interesting to look at that. It's actually kind of a beautiful sell model or sell structure. You know, sweeping the liquidity up there, and this is the 4-hour chart on Bitcoin, and now it's going down there. Should be delivering liquidity at least down in this area, but maybe all the way down to 112K or even lower. Who knows? That would be a nice final touch on this drop on Bitcoin to deliver it to the downside here. And then who knows what's going to happen. If the crypto market is sort of like forecasting what's going to happen, then who knows? Maybe we can expect NQ to drop a little bit further. Hey Kay, you are now no longer allowed to take any more holidays. All right, all right. Okay, I'm not going for more holidays, but I do have to find the remote for the rollerblades because the sun is shining super bright. I have to. It's just too bright. Give me a moment. All right. Much better. I have this remote here. It was too bright. I'm not long. Jake. I'm not in a position. I promise you that. I am not in a position. What happened to Apex? I don't know. What happened to Apex? I'm trading on my accounts. The website is on. Everything is fine. Servers are on. Good to see you, Jake, by the way, and welcome. World King on top. World King #1 top. Solo trades, good morning. How many accounts can we get TRADEIFY? I think 5. 5? Can somebody help? How many funded accounts can we have at TRADEIFY? I'm kind of confused right now. Should be at least 5. Not sure. Marco, good morning, and Heath, good to see you again. I have a rollerblade with, I mean, it has a remote, so, but the problem is it's too bright outside. Look at that. This is too bright. I have to pull it down. So 5. All right, thank you, Des. Thank you. So 5 funded accounts. But I know this, that there is a flash sale going on, and I'm gonna buy an instant funded account myself as well, a 50K one, $250 right now. If you use the best code, I know, you can use anyone's code, but right now it's $250 for an instant funded account. Amazon, I don't know. It was, I mean, I'm renting this apartment, so it was already here. I don't know where they got this. It's actually called, I don't even know what it's called. Channel transmitter. That's what it says. I don't know where. The owner of the apartment bought this, so I don't know. 1K investment to get 5K, build your own buffer to 3K each, quite reasonable. Well, you know, the reward on investment is actually not bad. You can invest 1K, and yes, and you can build up the buffer to get 3K each. So it's not a bad investment. All right, gold is still there. We're pretty much stuck in this area. I'd like to see gold to make a move a little bit higher. Actually, I'm a little bit tempted to jump into a long position if it really wants to go for that zone. Man, I'm really tempted to jump in. Okay, the problem is the Asia low. I mean, on the 1 minute, it does look like a good area to go long here. It had a market structure shift. We have good targets up there. We even have a liquidity void up there. And other than that, I mean, this just feels good to go. Since almost the Sunday open, I mean, it swept liquidity down here. Now it's just shifting structure. Wants to go up there. The final target would be the supply zone of this move on gold. So it's really tempting to jump into a long position on gold. I do believe that this one should be targeting that supply area. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, it kind of looks like that you have this shift here at 816. On the 5 minute though, it looks like it's just repricing some levels. I don't know. It's just not enough for me yet to shift the structure. Which one is the cheapest trade to funded? Solo trades, it's right now TRADEIFY 50K account. $250, I think. I mean, not I think, I know that. $250 at TRADEIFY. End of day trailing. Although it's 20% consistency rule, which I know you guys love, but I don't care about the 20% consistency. But it's the cheapest funded account, instant funded account right now, I think. I have to check on TickTickTrader too, but yeah. So we're still kind of waiting for, I mean, at least even if I would jump into a long position, I'd like to see a move. I mean, at least inverting this gap here, this last one, that would be great. Gold is still holding. We have 23 minutes until market opens, so we'll see. I'm tempted to take a position on gold. It just looks good. All right, I took a position on gold, very small position. I'm trying to go for that 406. If it would go there. Otherwise, nothing. Just a small position. So here it is. the gold trade, but only a small position. Just out of curiosity to see what it does. Okay. And as for NQ, still the waiting game. Still just waiting. You see, this is why it was a little bit tricky, although it shifted structure, but it's just not the kind of shift that I was looking for. It's not a good reversal. There was no support or support level that could hold this price here. Maybe it still wants to sweep that Friday PM session levels. We talked about this. I don't even know. I think Schwarm was asking about the 775. Maybe it still wants to sweep that. Filling the gap. Yeah, most likely. How does it look like? Okay, on the mini, yeah, it's going down. It's going down for now. $18 minutes until London Open, and there's no news event today. So interesting. Gold is there. NQ is looking like it's getting heavier and heavier. Yeah, 778 could be the target for this, and even lower, 75. I'm not chasing it, but there you go. It's just going. Timber. Oh yeah, it swept it now. Do the unexpected. F around and find out. Go long. Yeah, you can try that. You can try that. Watch out with the market makers there. Still above Friday low. Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So oh, really? Bearish on Tesla. Well, we'll see the pre-market open today. Not much to do for now. This was not my trade, that's for sure, because that's why I didn't enter. I don't want to regret the gold trade, but it's just a small one. But no, 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 no. I'm not doing that solo trades. No. No way, sir. No, 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 no. No, no. Not doing that. No. That's not something I do. All right. I'm still kind of waiting. Gold is still there. How far is Friday low? Like 50 something points. And let's just see how it happened. Would be interesting to see if it takes it out. In the Biden era. Well, I don't know nowadays. Pretty much unpredictable. I mean, we never know when President Trump is tweeting something or saying something. But yeah, I mean, even if he sleeps, who knows how the market is reacting. And yeah, I mean, nothing really. Nothing in the morning. Yeah. Pretty much could be a boring day, but then again, sometimes Mondays could be quite interesting. The buyers are annoying. Yeah, they don't want to let it just fall through these levels. Even gold feels like it wants to go lower now. Oh man. And another 11 minutes until London Open. Matthias, hey. Matias Hidalgo, thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Not financial advice. Yeah. Hey, good to see you too, Kev. Let's grab it this week. Absolutely. No, I don't want to jump into a long here. This is not enough for me to jump into a long position. HTX. You shorted at 879. Wow. How can you guys get those levels? How can you short it right at the top? Wow. Piñon Mendez, hey. Long time no see. Where have you been? I'm still kind of hoping that gold will push into that supply zone because I do have that small trade on. So this is my gold trade. It doesn't look too good, but it's just a small position, like whatever, you know, a Friday trade. Friday, come on. A Monday trade. So you're a top ticker. Ah, nice. For your short. Nice, Ali. Yeah, absolute opinion, Mendez. That's absolute. That's important. So family always comes first. And school is important too. Oversold territory. Yeah, it could be. I don't know if we can trust this price action at all. Yeah, definitely the smartest choice is to wait until the open, even if we do want to force some trades, which I don't want to. But until the open, it's just hard to figure this out. Maybe even after then. Sometimes, I mean, nowadays, in the past couple of weeks, I see that some of the good moves are happening actually after the pre-market open, as we approach the 5 a.m. kill zone end, you know, in London. 5 a.m. Eastern Standard. Like, the market, especially when there is no news, the market is waiting for what's going to happen in the London Open, then what's going to happen at the pre-market open at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard, and then makes its move, one final move until 5 a.m. So right now, because we have nothing on the plate and absolutely no news today, who knows? We might just have to wait until after 4 a.m. till we see something. Close to zero, wow. Francisco, looking for 720. Okay. Nice level there. Yeah, no volume. That's the problem. I guess that's the problem. Well, we still have 5 more minutes. And unfortunately, I think gold might want to go lower. So I might just close this small trade. Ivan, hey, good morning. When you withdraw from Tikva and it goes into a wallet, how much and how long can you keep your money in there for? Well, you can keep it there technically as long as you want. I mean, usually, even if I have, when I have money there in the wallet, I usually withdraw it in about 2 or 3 weeks. So sometimes I leave it there for a few weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know. I guess you can leave it there as long as the company is operating. But like worst case scenario, I always try to get the money like, I don't know. Like I don't want to do wire transfers for only like $250. So if I can get a few $100, at least like $700-800 or at least $1,000, I just withdraw from there. But you can keep it there technically. Yeah, happy new week to you too, Ivan. Nothing special. I'm kind of a low volume market right now. Long that 772. Let's go. Yeah, you're welcome, Ali. Uh, 2 minutes and 22 seconds until London Open. Not much is happening. Hey, how's life? Well, life is good. Vacation was good. I was recharging last week, so I really enjoyed it. And otherwise, smooth sailing. And I guess we'll see how this month is gonna go. But hopefully, September, October, November, those are gonna be extra spicy months. So everything is good. Hope all is good with you too, HTX, and everybody. So the only trade I have here is this small gold trade, but nothing more. Nothing else. Ah, there's volume. We'll see. Well, here goes the London Open in a few seconds. Well, they support me. Definitely they do. They do. But, they don't really, they never really understand what I'm really doing. Especially in the first times, they thought that I'm just playing a video game. And you know, I try to explain them, but they never really understand until this day that what the heck am I really doing with these charts. But yeah, they are supporting. Yeah, absolutely. They absolutely like to see that I like what I do. And yeah, I can pay my bills, so they say, all right, do whatever. Yeah, maybe that's what I will tell. Yeah. I've been told that too, Zacromonster. They told me that, oh, that's basically you're gambling. Well, I said, nah, not really. I mean, I know there's a very thin line, but it's technically not gambling. Yeah, I know, but it's great. It's great, but I mean, at the first times, when I started this whole thing, they were definitely more skeptical. Like, you know. And you know, when they are being asked by someone else, some other friends or whatever, like, hey, what is Tom doing nowadays? They just can't explain because they don't understand it too. So they keep asking me, what should I tell to my neighbor when they're asking what is Tom doing? I said, tell them that I'm working online. That's it. Tell them that I'm working in an online business. That's the only thing I could tell them, that they could, you know, tell something to other people if someone is asking around. Tell them that I'm working in an online business, and that's it. And the bounce. Here was the bounce. Vivian, good morning. Hey, good to see you. They're still talking with the... Yeah. Zacromonster, I feel you there, because somewhat similar things were going down on my end as well. I had to show them some withdrawals that it's real, actually. I had to show them. I had to put the laptop in front of them and show them, hey, listen, mother. Listen, mom. It's cool. Listen, mom and dad. Just look at this. You see, this is how much I withdrawn from trading. I could pay my bills last month too, and it was awesome. And they say, well, okay, as long as you make money, that's good, you know, but we still don't know if this is whatever this is, you know. Yeah. Look at that freaking liquidity grab short 2 minutes ago. Really? Do I have a DEX somewhere here? I don't really have it. I have a detail. I mean, I have a delayed data. Did it go lower? This is delayed. We have a unicorn. Looks good. Kind of looks interesting, to be honest. Yeah, nosy neighbors, exactly. The reality is we are part-time employees in a way. Yeah, it is. Yeah, technically. Naomi, hey. Naomi, it's good to see you. Yeah, it's spiked. Exactly, exactly. I mean, they want all the good things, obviously. They just don't really understand what the heck am I doing. Yeah. So anytime when someone new is asking me like, "Hey, what you doing nowadays?" I just keep telling them that I'm working online for an online company. That's it. Because they wouldn't understand anyway. Yeah, exactly. Solo trades. It happened like, "Oh, that could be a scam. Be careful because that could be a scam." Yeah. Exactly, Zachromans. As once I showed them the payout, they said, "Well, okay, as long as you can pay your bills, that's fine. That's fine. Just pay your bills, and that's good." Just make sure to pay your bills. Yeah. Exactly. I actually, Naomi, I said that. I tried that story, risk manager. Anyway, I was invited to a wedding and lots of people there, some old high school friends as well, and some other friends and family members approached me like, "Hey Tom, it's so good to see you. You were like missing in the last 10 years. Where were you? What are you doing right now?" So I took the chance and I told them, and I wanted to shine a little bit. I wanted to sound super serious, like I'm someone, really high on the top. So I told them, "Well, I am a risk manager and I'm managing risk for multiple companies in the United States." Did I lie? Tell me. Obviously, then I told them what really I'm doing. This is how I started. "I'm a risk manager for multiple United States based companies and I work from my own office here. And so I have an office and I'm a high level risk manager." I'm a risk manager for United States based companies who are actually made a contract with me to manage risk. And everybody was, "Wow, dude, what the hell? What you doing there? What, oh, wow, that is awesome." And then obviously I bursted their bubble. Like, don't worry, it's not that. Everybody was, "Wow, you're a risk manager for multiple United States based companies. Oh, you must be killing it, Tom. That is like awesome, dude." I was. I don't know where Natasha went, Tamimi. That's actually, I think I'm just gonna write on her. I don't know where she is. I don't know. She just disappeared. Do you think gold is going to rise new time? I think it's always gonna go higher and higher. I'm just kind of hoping that this 15-minute order block or supply zone is gonna get tagged. So my bias on gold is super bullish. So that's what I think. CEO of risk management, exactly. Did they buy that? First they did, but then I shortly said, all right, let's make it clear what I'm really doing. And so when I try to explain them that, I told them that I'm purchasing evaluation accounts and funded accounts, and I'm trading with. Everybody was, oh, so you're just basically sitting at your computer and is this gambling, Tom? Are you not? So basically you're basically gambling, or are you trying to play Wall Street at your home? Or so are you basically unemployed, or what is happening, Tom? But I told them that, oh no, it's nothing. Basically, I'm just purchasing accounts from some online companies, and I'm trying to. Exactly, Zacromancer. Is this a Zacromancer, I swear, this is exactly what they said. Is this some sort of a Ponzi scheme that you're in part of or something? As soon as I steered the conversation away from that risk manager thing, and I told them the reality. Like I'm purchasing evaluation accounts and funded accounts. I could see in their eyes that, oh, so you're basically just sitting at your home at your computer and you're trying to make some money with some online Ponzi or something. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah. And that was the point when I gave up. I said, okay, I don't care anymore. I just can't explain this to anyone. So no, I don't care. I don't care. They wouldn't understand anyway. Apex Trader to impress a girl. Oh yeah, exactly. Stacks Networks. That's how you impress someone managing millions of dollars. Traveling, yeah. Kenchua, good to see you. Yeah. Days ago, didn't hear. You wrote? Where did you wrote? She wrote here. I mean, Natasha's are okay, so she's okay. All right. Hopefully she's 2 weeks ago. Didn't hear anything from her. I didn't hear anything from her either. I didn't see her, not even on Discord. You tell them, Maggie. I tell them I buy and sell candles. That, you know what? That's what I'm gonna tell. Next time, if somebody is asking me, I'm gonna tell them I'm buying and selling candles. I like that. I can cut your grass, Drew. No problem. Get an appointment. Send me an email. We're gonna do an appointment for you. Professional, yeah. Yeah, something like that. Zacromancer, exactly. Zacromancer is nailing it. When I start to talk about the details of how evaluation accounts and funded accounts work, they think it's a Ponzi scheme and they think I'm trying to recruit them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Are you gambling? Are you basically unemployed? Yeah, and that's when the conversation turns into like a little bit awkward. Like I'm just, yeah, you know what, guys, forget about it. Let's just move on. Yeah. Discord. I see. Okay. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Yes, nefarious risk activities. I do that. I do that for a living. Oh, look at gold. Woohoo! Let's go. Let's go, gold. What's the job? Just go up there. Okay. All right. I knew it. I knew it. Let's go, gold. Candle exporter, yeah. Larry, good morning. Buying and selling bacon. Yeah. Oh, you wrote so I'm not on Discord. Hold on. Let me log in. I have to log into Discord, Ron. Hold on a second. Oh, there you go. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, I see, Ron. Okay. Yeah. In private, yes. Okay. I get it, Ron. I got it. Tell them you're a professional. Yeah, that's what I will do. No, they don't watch my streams. They don't even really know, even if they would watch it, what this is. Little stories make your life better. At least you know that, you know, I do have some miserable conversations sometimes in my life. Hey, thank you, Vivian, for supporting. I wish you all the good luck. Yeah, resets right now with my funded futures are 15%. So the resets are 15% off. So if you need to do a reset, it's 15% off at my funded futures right now. Thank you for the support. Only market makers, yeah. Pokemon cards. Yeah. Sometimes people think that. That we are trading Pokemon cards. Let's see what is going on here. Who is thinking to go long on NQ? Kelly, hey, good to see you. All is good. Welcome. Sun is super bright today. Tony, I received email from that they will rebill on August 24 and I get one free reset if I... They will rebill on 24th and I get one free reset if I fail. That's interesting, Tony. So one free reset if you fail. I don't know about the new promo, Tony. I mean, is this free reset thing is something maybe oh, I know what you mean. Sorry, Tony. I know what you mean there. Sorry. The free reset is basically happening with the rebuild. The free reset only happens when your account is in drawdown. Sorry, I misunderstood this. So if your account is in drawdown or if it's blown up, the free reset is gonna be included. Basically, it's not free. It comes with the rebuild price. So every prop firm is marketing it as free reset, but it's basically that's what you're paying for. If your account balance is in drawdown of the initial starting balance, or from the initial starting balance, then they are going to quote unquote free reset. They're going to reset that account for free for you. That's what it means usually. I'm in a long position on gold. Actually from here. This long trade. Yeah. So Tony, that's what all the prop firms are saying, that if you're in drawdown, they're gonna do a quote unquote free reset for you at the rebill. That's what it basically means. Three more hours. Daniel is in a long on NQ. Let's see. Okay. Thank you for the answers. Philcos is here. How you doing, man? Good morning. Yeah, market slaughter. There. Oh my God, I'm blushing right now. I went to bed and thought it looks like going down. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting scenario here. I kind of like this action on gold, by the way. Larry, long bow. Let's see. All right. Maybe I'm gonna try, you know, something here on NQ. Still don't know yet. We'll see. I entered a small position to go long on NQ. Basically, I was kind of hoping for a structure shift, which happened. That we had the sweep. I thought that we might go back up there. On the 1 minute, there's a small supply zone here. Doesn't really matter too much. On the 5 minute, there is also technically a supply zone a little bit higher, which is this one. It's not a beautiful one. It's definitely not a great one. It swept some liquidity and then went down, shifted the structure. I would say we might have a chance to go for it. I wanted to see if after this shift it's gonna reach down for another liquidity sweep and then goes higher. And so we'll see if it wants to or not. But so far, this is the trade. And I'm just kind of looking for a one-to-one thing here. Nothing special. So that's all. That's all. Yeah. Let me get this off here and let's make this a little bit not too bright. Yeah, exactly. Zacromancer, yeah, good. Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's a good strategy. Venom, hey, good to see you, Venom. The anonym trader, hey. Is this Natasha? Look at this. Hey, good to see you, Natasha. Oh, we were actually talking about you. Like, where is she? She's here. Kidney problems. Oh. Survival mode. Yeah. Natasha, I wish you all the best speedy recovery and hope you get better. I really hope you will get better soon. Okay, NQ is so far here. Gold seemingly wants to go higher. It's good to hear from you, Natasha. We were actually talking about you last week too. Wasn't really sure where you at. Hey, Shy. Last time you mentioned as one setup any struggling trader can consider his IC. Yeah. Could you throw some lights on that? Yeah, sure. I mean, the 2022 entry model is like maybe one of the cleanest ICT concepts out there. It's very simple to understand. And it's basically all about risk to reward and targeting. You know, what is your target in price? Because the ICT entry, the 2022 entry model is great and it's simple to understand, but without understanding the market structure and understanding the targets, it's not going to be that simple. I would only say that once you find, for example, let me just go with an example here. So for example here, you can take this one. This is actually an ICT 2022 entry model. It's not the most beautiful one, but look at here. Here was liquidity sweep, and then displacement lower with market structure shift here. We have the fair value gap right there, limit order right there. And if you put your limit order into these areas and you just choose the swing high and swing low points and go for at least a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio trades, if you're only looking for this, the 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio with limit orders, because you're looking for the best probable outcome, then this is what all you have to wait for. And you know, passing especially the intraday trailing accounts with these kind of entry model could be simple if you like know what you're looking for. If you identify these liquidity sweeps and the fair value gaps, just go with the proper risk to reward management, which is at least one. Don't go for 1-to-2, I would say. Go for the base hits, and the base hits are like, if you're talking about intraday trailing accounts, then the maximum risk and target that you should go for is like maximum $300 to $400. So if you take a couple of those, that should be absolutely okay. It should be fine, and that's what you have to repeat all the time. Oh my, unfortunately my trade is not looking good. How is the gold trade so far? Okay, it's fine. Absolutely, Natasha. Yeah, the 2022 model is good. I think it's a good one. My screen and the charts are frozen. Let me check it. Let me check it. Okay. Let me check it on my end. Let me check it. Yeah, it's okay. Shit volume. The volume should be alright. Shit volume. The volume should be alright. Yeah, the volume is okay. No, not that volume. I know. I know it's not the sound. Sorry. The volume is not good. Trading Star is here. Hey. Your message? I didn't delete your message there, Venom. YouTube does things, by the way. I don't know, but I didn't delete any message. Hey, Trading Star, how's it going? How was your weekend? Hey, welcome, Shy. Yeah, it seems like it's going for a dumpage here. How is gold doing, by the way? It's also dumping. Unfortunate, but it does seem like it's going for a dumpage. And if it does, we might go for that Friday low. I'm almost out from this position, so no big deal. Yeah, it seems like it wants to. It wants to dump it. Consolidation was annoying. Yeah, it could be going down. If it goes down, it should be busting through the 72s, and then Friday low could be a target. Triple bottom on ES. Yeah, then I guess anything can happen. Seems like it wants to go through with these levels here. But I closed down my long position. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. I just don't feel like it. Small loss, it's okay. Maybe I just have to wait until pre-market open to show something good. Yeah, exactly, John. I think that's, well, maybe that's what we should be focusing on. NQ most likely going to go through that we are 82 and we have that 72 down there. But here we have this 82 as well. Good morning, Chaz. Hello. Really late. I was looking to go higher with NQ, but it just turned back on me, so I closed the trade, and that's it so far. Look at that. Retest 600, maybe. Do you know anything about ICT's Venom? No, I don't know nothing about that. I have absolutely nothing, no information about that Venom model. But I guess in September he's going to introduce another concept. I think. I see you send me a lecture here on Discord, right? All right. Okay, so far so good. Not much is happening. Gold is not moving up. Okay, I closed down my gold trade too at break even. Nothing is moving the way it should. Maybe it's because it's Monday. I don't know. It's hot in Germany. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We have to be at the sea. Although I keep seeing these videos on TikTok that most of the places like Croatia, even Italy, Slovenia, all the popular places, like including the beach and everything, is filled up with tourists. Everybody's going for a vacation in August. So you can imagine how many people are at these places. Like you know, I guess you guys saw that already. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And now you can save up to £50 per person. Now the same situation goes everywhere right now. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Yeah, Dr. Shuttle. Gabriel, good to see you. It's Monday. Exactly. No news Monday. Where would you be safe entry? Well, if I really want to go short, and if I'm really convinced that this is going to take out the Friday low, we had a nice gap here on the 5-minute. Look at this. So in this area, this could have been a great place to go short if I am really convinced that the market wants to sweep Friday low, because I don't really go for these levels. I don't really care about it. But if you think that previous day low, if you're going for previous day lows, because that's part of your strategy, then you can use this. On the 1-minute, there are obviously more gaps here that you can use. For example, right now, this one. It's up to you. Basically, it shifted structure again, continuation lower. Seems good for a short entry. The thing is, I'm just not sure if it really wants to do that for now. So exactly, Vivian, I was laughing out loud when I was scrolling through those TikTok videos even when I was on holiday, and I was just laughing. Like, I mean, actually, it's sometimes it's just, yeah, it's funny, but you can also think that those situations are actually, like, if I imagine that I would be in the same situation with those people who are in the video, like on a bad holiday situation, that would be actually sad. To stuck in a crowd, to stuck in a bad place, to stuck in a bad situation. Pearls of wisdom, yeah, sure. Curry Fishbowl, short and profited 430. Congratulations, Curry Fishbowl. A lot beautiful woman. Oh yes, Trading Star. I had to put on some. I had to read something or look away because lots of beautiful. Yes, I know I have a girlfriend, but I'm not blind. I always keep saying that. I can't keep myself blindfolded. That's it. There, I said it. You know, if there's like a bunch of beautiful ladies walking around me in bikinis, then what can I say? I just have to do like this. I have to look down to the ground or something because it's just... Anyway, let's move on. I'm just saying I'm not blind. Okay. Just wear sunglasses. and I can watch wherever I want. Oh man, it's too bright again. You don't want to hurt their feeling by not looking. Okay, next time I will look. Okay, next time I will. And I'm going to tell them it was you who told me. You had to look down in shame. Exactly, Tudor. I was like, I can't. Can you teach us what an inversion looks like? Sure. Oh, you did. What's the latest film that you watched? I watched Naked Gun. I think it was funny, but I think it's only funny for those of you who understand those movies from the 80s or 90s, those kind of jokes. You know, I was a really big fan of Leslie Nielsen. I think he was great with the comedy. I was really a big fan of him, really. I think, you know, in Airplane and also the Police Squad series, I think he was really great in those. And that's why I enjoyed Naked Gun. So inversion. Basically an inversion. There's so many places that you can look for inversion gaps. It's basically a fair value gap that's inverted with another fair value gap. Let me just look for a proper one. It's hard to find a proper one, right? Maybe I'm gonna look for on the 1 minute. So let's just use this. Okay, let me delete this one. Let's just go for this. Okay, there's a fair value gap here, a bullish fair value gap. You extend it to the right, and what you see is price actually going through another bearish candle, closing lower. Now this created an inversion fair value gap. Boom. So what you can do on this inversion, okay, this candle closed lower. What you can do on the next candle is put maybe a limit order, or you can aggressively enter here, and you can just use it to enter the short position. So this has inverted this whole move with the gap just going lower. So here you go, an inversion gap. I mean, there's many other ways to explain it, because if you just search for it on YouTube, there's so many explanations how to utilize the inversion gaps for entries, for support, resistance levels, whatever. So many ways to do it. Yeah, Naked Gun, Hot Shot. Hot Shots was it was Hot Shots was Lloyd Bridges. Yeah, Hot Shots was Lloyd Bridges. Now I think Lloyd Bridges was also a mastermind in those kind of comedies. Lloyd Bridges, Leslie Nielsen. Exactly, Kay. So you can only you would only enjoy the new Naked Gun if you were a fan of the old Naked Gun movies. If you never ever seen the original Naked Gun movies, or if you're not even a fan of those kind of jokes, then obviously you're gonna hate the new Naked Gun movie. So because I'm a huge fan, I enjoyed it. I mean, I wouldn't say it was the best of the best jokes. I mean, some jokes were really awesome, but I think the original Naked Gun movie was better. Let's just say it out loud. It was better, but it was good. I think it was a real good piece of art. So, is gold gonna go lower here? I don't know what the heck is going on, but it seems like it just wants to go lower. Actually, let me get this off. Is gold really wants to go lower? Is this really a thing now? Anyway. EPR? No. I mean, depending on where you look at it. Airplane, yeah. And don't call me Shirley. Nuremberg. Oh, you guys are from there. Oh, yeah, yeah. Whoa. All right, not much to do for now. Still kind of waiting. Still kind of waiting. We have the pre-market open. Not too far. On the 5-minute, gold looks like it still wants to make a move into that order block. NQ still in the consolidation. Alicia is here, aka the Disciplined Trader. Welcome. I mean, look at that. The range is just getting tighter. I don't know. Was Norberg? No, he was not. There was a few seconds when they showed his picture, but that was it. Nothing more. Nothing more. But otherwise, it was cool. Hey, where are your friend Yamil go, Tom? Yamil? I don't know. I don't know. He was here last week and before last week, so we saw him. I don't know where he is right now. Yeah, we're stuck in this area. Look at the range on the 1 minute. It's getting annoying. Closing down this level is just getting... Maybe this is what it's going to be until the pre-market opens, so I'm not expecting anything else. Yeah, the actor died. O.J. Simpson died a few years ago, I think. Maybe 2 years ago or something. I don't know. Last year. How did I meet my girlfriend? You wouldn't believe. I met her, drum roll, online. I met her online in a dating app. I know it sounds weird, but I couldn't believe it myself. I couldn't really, because I had absolutely zero hope that I will find someone who I can have a serious relationship and planning the future. So I was on a dating app. We met. We had, you know, we had some dates, and since then we've been together. So it was O.J. Simpson. I think he did it. Yeah, it was O.J. Simpson. Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking about what happened in 96. Yeah, yeah, online. Yes. Pretty normal. Well, these days, but you know, back in my days, and we were going into the disco, you know, the real disco, and I just walked to the girls and like, hey there, what's up, you know, like at night at the rugs were like, hello, what's up. What's the name? It's a Hungarian dating app, so, and it's actually, I think they've changed it. I'm not even there because my registration expired, and I think they're changed the company or they changed the website. I don't even know what it happened like in 2016. So it was a Hungarian dating app. Could be crucial. Let's see. Must be my jokes, yeah. Must be. Well, you know, we talked a lot back at those days. That's Storm the Castle, yeah. Yeah. No, I'm Hungarian. I'm Hungarian. Hungry Hungarian. As always. I'm a hungry Hungarian. Let's see what's happening. What is happening? Not much. Not much is happening. I thought that gold is actually going a little bit down here, but it's really not doing anything. I think it just might just go a little bit higher. We'll see, I guess. Hey, Abyss, good to see you. Yeah, it could happen, I guess. It could happen. Hold on. Still kind of waiting here. Never mind. I was just checking some levels, but it didn't go through. So never mind. Yeah, exactly. Well, especially last week, the CPI, right, Abyss? Yeah, they have a good. Oh no, we don't. I don't want to get into politics too much, Dov, but our prime minister, basically, our prime minister is stealing all the money that's possible. That's it. That's what's happening. I'm trying to shoot my shot with Bone Barbie. I don't know. WBF. I don't know. Oh, it was great. It was great. Absolutely great reunion. Family time was great on the weekend. It was, but we're still gonna have the pre-market open, you know. Yeah, I'm kind of reserving price action as well. One day you will end up in jail, yeah. Well, everybody is pretty much intense about the upcoming elections for next year. So, because, I mean, am I taken? I'm always taken. I'm always taken. So yeah, everybody's talking too much about politics in the country here. You know, it's going too long on Dogecoin. Maybe. So I was never being single. No, I was. There was times in my life when I was single. I actually miss those times. Sometimes I miss those days. Oh man. This absolutely crazy consolidation on NQ. Absolutely. Let's just go back. You know what I miss from those days when I was single? I miss the flirting, you know. I could flirt. You know, it was so good. I saw a beautiful girl, you know, I just walked there, you know, like, how you doing? You know, like Joey Tribbiani in Friends. How you doing? But that time is over. She knows because the other day we were like talking about this, and I was like, you know, we should flirt more. And she's like, really? I said, yeah, because I miss it. I told her. No, you don't. I'm hungover and feel tired. I'm fine. Yeah. My best pickup line. Oh man, it depends on the situation. There's no best pickup line, but you know, there's something that always works, and there's something, you know. I'm still an old style, you know. I'm still like, I'm a boomer basically, so I'm born in the 80s. I'm from the 90s. I'm a 90s kid. So there's something, you know, the ladies, the girls always like when you say something nice about them. You know, when you say something nice, like nice about their smile, about their eyes, or or you say something funny to make them smile. That's very important. Once you can make them smile, if you just smile on them and they'll smile back, that's a good start. Okay? That's always working. Because especially nowadays, I think the ladies, the girls, want to hear from the men like some nice words, something nice about their clothes, their smile, their eyes, whatever. Anyway, that always worked, but depends on the situation. You're gonna clip this. All right, Tommy me. All right. Cute Swiss woman. There you go. Come on, bro, just do it, because it's good motivation. Yeah, exactly. Basically, just give them attention. Exactly. I think especially nowadays, women needs more attention because they like it. That's how we are built, and you have to, you know, give them more attention. Yeah. Be careful. Oh yeah, I might end up sleeping on the couch. Maybe, Philcos, who knows? You could still flirt. Well, flirting, I mean, is flirting, by the way, is flirting cheating? Is that cheating? I mean, depends on what level it goes, right? How. Okay, by the way, we have the pre-market open, sorry, but nothing is happening. So it depends on how far that flirting thing is going, you know? I guess. Actually, maybe I think, I mean, I know that my girlfriend would say that any level of flirting is cheating. That's what she would say. She would definitely say that the smallest level of flirting is cheating. That's what she would say. So there's no level that is okay. You know, if you're flirting, that's cheating. That's what she would say. Oh yeah, definitely, Kelly. That line. I love it. I bet you could ruin my life. That is perfect. I love that. That line is great. I love it. Use code couch. Yes, that's universal. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. With no ladies, we know exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, Jay. I think I have to do a social experiment. I have to find a real good-looking guy, introduce to her, and tell the guy like, "Hey, listen, you know, tell her some nice lines, and we'll see the reaction." Oh yeah, I'm gonna be in a huge trouble after this. After this live, I'm done. Have to keep it very strict. Oh yeah, exactly, exactly. I have to bring the ugly friend. Oh yeah, I'm keeping her in the house, locked up, definitely, not letting her go. All of my funded will ask if you're gay. No, no, no. I mean, absolutely. I'm not gay, but I have gay friend, so I know gay people. We got. Thank you, Philcos. Thank you. Look at this price action, man. It's just not going anywhere. No trade. We're all gay. Exactly. Of course, we all get lonely during trading. we all get time to time. Yes. We always get lonely during trading. Especially when this price action goes. Look at this. Whew, look at this. Ranging in 10 points. It's all a big gay contest. Oh man, yeah. I think I'm walking on eggshells right now. I'm walking on eggshells in these topics. Because it's true. I do have gay friends, by the way. And they are awesome people. They're great. Me, myself, I'm not, but they are great people. And I have no problem, no issue. It's all good. And that's it. Hey, congratulations, Blues Queen. Congrats. Only from television. Oh, come on. Congratulations again, Blues Queen. That's amazing. Good job. I would be top 10. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, okay. I have to do that. I really need to say some nice things here. Oh, I'm gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Well, I will try my best. All right, Vilkas. I'll no Diddy party here. I'm. If you guys want to have a Diddy party, it's up to you. Locked out my XFA with Top Step. Yeah, I mean, definitely whenever there's no news event, we could see some clean price action happening. Honestly, are you there any what? Honestly, are there any day traders on YouTube? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's the $1 million question, right? This is not moving anywhere, and it seems like that gold wants to break lower. I have no setup. But man, I'm actually happy that I exited break even from that trade. Pretty much gonna be a break even London session for me. Slight loss. It's not happening. It's not moving. $3 a.m. Oh my gosh, you need to sleep. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Have a good night. Have a good one. Still kind of waiting for this. What job did you have before full-time trading? I was working with an insurance company as a contractor. First, I was a salesman for years, and then I got promoted to corporate clients, which are bigger money. And then I got promoted to manage other sales groups. So I was basically a sales group manager and handling corporate clients. So I was driving a lot. But the good thing, and that's why I could start trading, is that I was able to make my own time for trading, basically. So I was traveling all across country to meet with clients, to meet with sales people, and we were basically talking about the company's products and obviously the goals that we need to reach with the insurance company. We were talking about clients and all that usual stuff. So I was having a fairly good job before I quit to full-time trading, but you know, it wasn't really simple at first because I was starting up from the bottom just as a simple salesman, and then I worked my way higher. But it was a good job. They told me I can actually go back anytime because in this region where I live, they don't have. Actually, they wanted to give me a branch to be a branch manager in this city where I live, but that would have required for me to be there like a lot of time and at the office. So I was being okay with the corporate clients and the sales management stuff. So that was good. I make more money definitely than in that previous job. Yes, I make more money. Yes, I make more money, and I'm very happy that I can be here full time. And I told this you guys that it's basically a lot of things has to do with the affiliate commissions as well. So without the support of you guys, it wouldn't be that simple or this simple. Okay, are we going down? 734. We broke the 72 finally. She's working. She's working as a teacher in elementary school. So she's teaching right now 8 years old children, which is very nerve-wracking. But yeah, she's a teacher. Yeah, exactly. Okay, gold is going down. Gold is actually going down. $66. Yeah, Friday low could happen. I was actually thinking that it could go up there to that supply zone, but it's just not going. So for now, it seems like that NQ might want to drop down to Friday low. It might want to chase it. Who knows? It's just going. Yes, I wait for the candle close. Yes, I always try to wait for candle close, if possible. But yes, I do. If I'm entering on a market order, obviously, if I have a limit order, that's different. But otherwise, I'm always trying to look for a candle close. Interesting that it didn't really go lower. Maybe it wants to go to that 62-ish. Take that swing low. I don't want to chase it, so I'm not jumping in. Your weak opening gap right there. Hard to say. If I look at this on gold, it seems like that can still go lower. And NQ just actually broke that low. So it's not far away from Friday low, which was actually an AM session low still. Huh. Could be orders there? I wonder. I guess there could be. And by the way, don't forget that today is a flash sale from TRADEIFY. Instant funded account, 50K and 25K instant funded accounts are $250 with the code TOMSABO and $175 on the 25K instant funded account. So the cheapest funded accounts right now, instant funded account, or lightning funded as they call it, is with TRADEIFY. Yeah, straight to funded or instant or whatever you can call it. I call them usually instant funded accounts. So you can buy a funded account for $250 at TRADEIFY. That is very cheap, by the way. I mean, it's a very fair market price. Other than that, we have the what do we have? We still have the 40% off and no activation with the take profit trader. And MyFundedFutures has 15% on resets. All right. But if you buy, but if you fail on eval, buy reset. You can't use free resets from those accounts. Yes, that's true. That's true. Abyss. Yeah. Exactly. If you fail that funded account, there's no reset. So Never forget that. NQ went back to that 5-minute CB, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. It might be repricing higher. Gold is still hovering here. No sign of turnaround here. All right. Well, so far I'm in a slight drawdown. Funded. I'm at 46 cents on Apex account. I think I'm down on these like $5. Take profit accounts. All right, that's fine. Trade day accounts are there. I don't know. Oh yeah, let me check it. I don't think maybe I have to update this. I think the buy one get one the BOGO sale might be off. Let me check it. Yeah, I think it's off. Right now they have a 60% off on resets. No, okay. No, sorry. Not even that. I have to check this. I think the BOGO sale is off, but maybe it's on. I don't know. The 50%, I think it's still on, by the way. It says 50% no activation, still active. So that should be still. I mean, the 50% with no activation, it still says it's active, but about the BOGO sale, I'm not sure. If you get the free account, I'm not sure about that. Maybe you can ask support. You know what? I'm gonna ask it. Let me check it. Yeah, I think it ended on the 15, yeah. It is what it is. But the 50% off no activation is still good. Out of gold short. Nice. Now IQ seems like it want to go lower, but I don't think I'm gonna take a trade. So I'm gonna call it here, everybody. I ended up slightly around break even. This was an interesting. I tried to go long on NQ, didn't work out. I tried to go long on gold, closed it at break even. I just don't feel it this morning. It's just going down. So we'll see what happens later. Thank you so much for watching the stream. It's good to be back for the week. So I'll be back for New York Open as well. Hopefully you guys will stay tuned as well. Thank you, Abyss, and everybody. I'll be back at the Market Open and MyFunded TV as well. So if you'd like to support the channel, please don't forget to use my code TOMSABO. It works at all of these prop firms that I'm promoting, and you see the banner. It helps out the channel and the stream and to fix the BMW, you know. All right. God bless you all. I'll be seeing you at New York Open. Cheers, everybody.